What a day to bring the fan cams back, just when you thought today couldn't get any worse. We're broadcasting in front of a fucking gas tower, mate.
Yeah, Huddersfield, what a place. What a place to be. Before we start, I'd like to say I hope that the guy that had a fit or whatever happened to him in the stand, hopefully has a quick, speedy recovery.
Yeah. We saw him sitting up. He was sitting up at the end.
Yeah, he was fine. I asked the lady if he needed any water and stuff like that, and yes, they said it was all sorted. So yeah, hopefully speedy recovery from us, definitely.
All the best, mate, to him. Getting on to the game.
Yeah, it's just, do you know what we've got to do, Dan? We've got to scrap this formation. I've said it for the last 18 months. We've got the players to push easily for the playoffs this season, and I honestly believe that. But he's just too stubborn with his formation. You can see what happened against Stoke. We played poor. So for anybody that wasn't there today or didn't get to watch the game, it was just like the first half at Stoke, but for 90 minutes.
Yeah, agreed.
And if we change the formation and we put players where they should play, i.e. like I've said a million times, I think Jed should play on the right, etc. Scott Malone, although he's a left wing back, we was getting ripped apart down the right hand side all game. And if we'd had a left back there, i.e. say Murray Wallace, if Malone can't play as a wing back, that would have been solid, that area. They wouldn't have started creating chances down there. So formation was wrong. He's got to stop being stubborn. Otherwise he's going to be the downfall of this club, regardless of the last 8 games.
Well, I had a speech prepared. One, this is our, another point, which obviously didn't happen. One defeat in our last 11. Now you can't argue with it. I think it just shows how bad the standard of the league's got to be. Because, mate, that was truly horrendous. And I don't want to keep being negative. If we do well, I'll say we're doing well. That's one of the worst performances I've ever seen. We couldn't string 2 passes together, no second balls. Just nothing. No urgency when we was losing.
I've been here a couple of times, and this is the type of standard that you expect for coming to Huddersfield. Like it was a poor game, but you're right. Championship as a whole, it is a poor quality of football at the moment. However, I keep saying it. I strongly believe we have some of the best players in the league, and team-wise, I feel like we have one of the best squads overall. If we utilise our squads the way we should, we shouldn't have a problem in this league. The same as what we shouldn't have done last season either. However, it's almost like we're destined to lose. And what I will say is that showed Gary Rowett's ambition today.
Yeah.
Because we had it for the taking. We could have just gone for it.
Yeah.
And if we'd gone for it the last 20 minutes, instead of sit back, then maybe we wouldn't be that pissed off. But
the thing is, Danny said, and he was right, Rowett waits for it to go wrong before he reacts, and it's a little bit Holloway-esque. We're changing formation 3 or 4 times during the games, and just pick up on what you just said about Rowett, saying that shows Rowett ambition. I have heard in the press, I think it's the South London press or whatever, News at Den, he says the players, do you not want to go to this next level to the players? So he's putting it on the players.
I never put it on the players. I've always said this. If you're playing players out of position, you're not going to get the best out of them. One of the only players that Hutchinson, by the way, had one of the best games I've ever seen him play. But that's not a good thing. Our centre-back should not be having the best game. And Bart. The Bart, countless amounts of times this season, has got us out of shit. He's made another 3-4 really, really good, important saves for us this game. I don't know what to say.
What about our shots on goal?
Well, the keeper's just got to hang his shirt up and wait for next week. I don't think he had a shot to save all game. He's got to change it. It
seems like we're being too negative. We don't want to keep being negative. But what I'm saying is this: for the people criticising us, criticising them, these people can't be coming to watch the games.
Look, let me.
We might be wrong.
No, let me tell you something. Right? I've just done a 4.5 hour drive to Huddersfield, with my kids, to watch that shower of shit. And now I'm doing another 4.5 hours back. I'm entitled to have my opinion, and I think my opinion's right. And for people to disagree with me or us, well, then they just have to look at the 800 fans that were behind me today, saying exactly the same thing. So, I don't think that. I'm not saying like Rowett out. What I'm saying is Rowett change.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And if you change like you did against Stoke, and you give us 20 minutes where we push, if our players haven't got 90 minutes to do that, and you give us 20-minute bursts and we're giving it our all, and we come away from here with a 1-0 loss, I'm not as pissed off. But
I'm sorry. I'm so I'm trying to listen to you. I'm so fucked off. That wasn't even like football. What was that play? What were we doing?
Dan,
we couldn't string 2 passes together.
4 minutes of stoppage time, Dan. Right, 4 minutes of stoppage time. We spent all of them 4 minutes defending.
What do you think he's standing there now?
I don't know. But let me tell you something. He didn't come over to us today.
No.
He did Barnsley though, when we somehow managed to scrape a last-minute header from Murray Wallace
And Stoke.
He likes to come over and give it the big one. But he needs to start standing up and going, do you know what I done today was wrong. What I picked today was wrong. I should have done this, I should have done that. And we'd at least get a bit of respect out, well, me anyway.
Yeah, well, listen, mate, I've kept you long enough. Top man for stopping back, as usual.
See you later.